Hey, Dan Passarelli here. Well, here we are at about the end of January, almost got a few days left. What's going to happen after that? Well, maybe we have that information already. There's this thing called the January Barometer, which was popularized by Yale Hirsch, and that says, as goes January, so goes the rest of the year, which is not necessarily always true. Up Januaries had up years that followed 75% of the times, though down Januaries had down years follow about 50% of the time, which means it's really not predictive at all. But a couple of things that are also interesting is some people will say that January is an above average performing month, which is not necessarily true. It's up about 1% on average since 1950, roughly. But what's a little bit more sort of concrete is that small stocks tend to outperform the broader market in January, with most of the disparity occurring before the middle of the month. And if we look at the spider chart that I've had up here, we see that since the beginning of January, so right about here, and this was a screenshot taken after the close yesterday, we ended last year at about 382.43, and we're a bit higher, not massively or anything like that. But if we look at the IWM, which is the Russell 2000, where we get a lot smaller stocks, we see that we have looks like a bit of a bigger move, doesn't it? From 174.36 up a fair amount higher. We might just eke out a little bit of a tailwind here in the IWM relative to the SPY. And hey, since they're both up, this could be one of that 75% of the time where it follows through for the year. Our IRAs have their fingers crossed. This is Dan Passarelli. Hope that helps. Trade smart.